All right. I saw this post by the FIRS, the Federal Inland Revenue Service, that the government is going to implement into law from 1st of January 2026, that every Nigerian will be taxed. Yeah, tax is not a bad thing. Tax is a way to contribute to help the government to develop, your society or your country, as it were. But my my take here is I would like to advise the government to check how citizens are being taxed in sane countries, in developed countries, in countries where organized countries, let me put it that way. First of all, why am I being taxed? I'm being taxed for my own benefit. And how is it my own benefit? Like here in the country where I am, I pay my tax on a monthly basis. All right? This is almost 10 o'clock tonight. If you go outside my house now, you will see the whole street littered up. That even if pin falls on the floor, you will locate the pin. Well littered. All right? If I'm driving out of my street into or wherever I'm going to, you will not see pothole as you're going on the road. All right? You won't see any gutter open. You will see they have drainages, but you can't see. They are all sealed up. All right? My what do they call it? My general wastes and my food wastes and all the other waste in my house, they have designated days that the council come to pick those things. Once I put them outside in the bin drum, or the bin or the drum, it's like just like a drum. If you put it outside, those council comes to pick those things and dispose of them. You can't see dirt anywhere. Also, if anything is happening in my neighborhood now, if I ring the police and call the police and said, police, so, they will just ask me of my postcode. The moment I give them my postcode, in a jiffy, police will get to this place. Without them asking me for money to mobilize, without them asking me for money for fuel. One day, sometime ago, sometime last year, I was not feeling too well in the middle of the night. And I needed medical attention. I had to pick my phone to call 111. And in no time, in a jiffy, the ambulance got to my house, checked my vital sign, check everything about me, and they put me in the ambulance and took me to the hospital without paying a dime. Now, where do you think the government gets money to run all these things? From the tax that you pay. So I am eligible to those benefits because I pay tax. And that's why I look forward to paying tax, because I know that if I pay my tax, I will have benefits for them. Right? I'll have benefits. Sometimes during winter, the government will also give us subsidy for electricity and gas. Sometimes they do it. They will just say, okay, they discover electricity and gas will be high from this period to this period, so we'll give you subsidy. So if, for example, you are spending, let's say, £400, let's say, for example, it might not be up to that, in a month for both electricity and gas, the government will give you they will cushion it in a way that you will not pay up to that. Maybe you pay about 200 and something. I've enjoyed it in this country because you pay tax. Now, the question is, in Nigeria, what are we paying tax for? We aren't saying it. I'm not saying it. When I was in Nigeria, so working in the bank, I paid tax for over 13 years. I work in the bank. I never know what I pay tax for. Insecurity everywhere, pothole everywhere, no lights, no. So I don't know what I'm paying tax for. So my question to the government is, I hope that this implementation of this tax identification number that you want to make everybody to be part of from January 1st, I hope it's not going to be more suffering to the Nigerian people. So if you don't have an idea of how it's supposed to be or how it should be run, please get idea on how it runs in other country that are sane, so that Nigerian people won't be suffering. Because the truth is, go and write this thing down. The moment they implement that law, everything will skyrocket. The woman selling akara by the junction, selling bread, selling this, selling that, they will definitely increase the tariff of what they sell to you, because they too are already paying a higher tax. That's just my take. Right now, currently, an average Nigeria cannot get 3 square meal right now with the condition of Nigeria. Right now, you say I don't live in Nigeria. How did I know? I don't live in Nigeria, but I have family in Nigeria. I send money home. About 2 years or 3 years or 4 years ago, when I sent 50,000 to somebody, the person is rejoicing. Now, if I send 100,000 to somebody, the person will be thankful. But in my spirit, I know that 100,000 cannot match that 50,000 of about 4 years ago. So please, government, do it in a way that the common man will not have to, begin to experience more hardship. All right, I'll leave it here. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Share this video, like it, repost it, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace and love.